captain showing a lot of confidence in the bowling attack with that decision. The opening batters will be feeling pretty confident looking at this pitch.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. Bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Nearly gets the edge. Archer with a great delivery there. Nice shot. Runs possible. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's going a long way. What a shot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
No. Terrible shot. 9 runs added in that over. The Spirit are none for 9.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Going with pace now. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a boundary save for sure. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Power and precision in that shot.
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Good shot. A beauty. The bowler is almost pleading with the umpire. I couldn't hear anything through the mics. An absolute screamer. Diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
Tried to get through the tough early period. Now they'll walk off frustrated that they couldn't build a score for the team.
Right-handed batsman is coming in at number 4 for London Spirit.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Trouble! Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Chance to run 2. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Can't get that outside the ring field. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Oh, this is world-class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. India with a massive shout. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. End of the over. 2 runs added. The Spirit are 4 for 41.
Batters have been roped in a tad that over. Still going at a good clip though.
Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Late cut, straight to the fielder. The Spirit weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Archer from the City end. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the City end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will the bowler respond?
What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. That's a confident appeal. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. There's a chance if it hits. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Well played. Could be a quick single. Couldn't get it through the field. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A few moves made in the field.
End of the over. The Spirit are 6 for 64.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Some adjustments to the field.
Amir from the City end. Nearly gets the edge. Amir with a great delivery there. Smacks that away through the gap.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Dhoni, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. No. Terrible shot. Good shot. A beauty. Everyone's gone up. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Whiteley muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Misses everything. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Smashed down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through. That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, just one off it. The Spirit are 8 for 102.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Archer coming back into the attack has done well so far. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. Ball very close to the edge, but I think there was some air between the bat and the ball. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
9 down now. The bowlers have nearly completed the job. The openers out in the field will be getting themselves ready for batting. It shouldn't be long before this innings ends.
That's a boundary save for sure. Cuts that off well in the infield. Trouble. The Spirit weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Chance to run 2. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. There could be a couple if they hustle. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Goes over the top with that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Singh from the pavilion end. Nicely played. Runs one.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Needs a direct hit. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over. 6 off it. The Spirit are 9 for 131.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Amir, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Got that away nicely.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Couldn't get it through the field. 5 runs added in that over. The Spirit are 9 for 136. Singh, the spinner, coming into the attack. Singh from the city end. Huge. That has flown.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Trouble. Nearly gets the edge. Singh with a great delivery there. No. Terrible shot. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. came right off the meat of the bat.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will he reply?
18 runs at it there. The Spirit are 9 for 154. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Dhoni, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
That's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. It's going to need something really special to get the breakthrough.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
That's out. Caught. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Good shot. A beauty. Benjamin over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. thought that was past him, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Benjamin, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Great shot through the gap. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. 8 runs added there. India are 1 for 8. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. There'll be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. 4 runs added there. India are 1 for 12. Benjamin from the city end. Oh, superb timing. Can't get that outside the ring field. Good running, they should come back for 2. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Misses everything. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Yep.
ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 10 runs added there. India are 2 for 22. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Middled that one, great timing. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. India are 3 for 25. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Needs to be on target.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Now then, watch this. They've gone up. And didn't hear or see anything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. There'll be runs here. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Nicely played. He's quick onto that in the infield.
captain making some adjustments to the field here.
They'll get at least one here.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
The Spirit can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Benjamin from the city end. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Going with spin now.
Into the attack.
Ngidi, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the city end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
No, terrible shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic. How will the bowler respond?
Good fielding out in the boundary. Trouble! Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Nearly gets the edge. Ngidi with a great delivery there. 8 runs added there. India are 3 for 44.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. India are 3 for 45. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. The Spirit needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Rohit into the attack now from the pavilion end.
Change of bowling. The fast bowler comes into the attack.
Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. Great shot through the gap. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Ngidi from the city end. Square cut, finds point, no run. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Oh, fantastic catch. Out! What a screamer.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Oh, man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Misses everything. Can't get that outside the ring field. Perfectly timed. Trouble. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Edge, amazing delivery. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Not a bad innings. Was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short. A really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Perfectly timed. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Nice shot. Runs possible. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Well, there was a bit of width on offer, and it was full too. Nice shot.
Ngidi is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Cornwall coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Cornwall from the pavilion end. Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Gone. Great catch. Super catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply? Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot?
Archer watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Shreyas, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the city end.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
A few moves made in the field.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Some adjustments to the field.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Wow, that's missed a lot. 5 runs in that over. India are 7 for 114. Cornwall from the pavilion end. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Archer has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nearly gets the edge. Cornwall with a great delivery there. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. How will he reply?
Yep. Chance to run 2. That's a boundary save for sure. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
End of the over, a huge momentum swing. 18 runs coming from it. India 7 for 132.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout. Can he come back with a dot ball? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. edged. What a ball. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's the end of the over. One run coming from it. India are 8 for 133. Cornwall from the pavilion end. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Cornwall shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Archer, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Trouble. And deep point holds on to an easy catch. Didn't have to move much at all. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Benjamin coming back into the attack.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Finds the edge. Amir staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved just a brilliant win.
That was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic match. Hope you enjoyed the coverage and see you soon.